It's April. It's time for the main event. It's time that the people draw a line in the sand and realize that we are the storm. Hello everyone, I am Michael and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. It's time for the main event, and the power is realized from within. This is the time period where the people realize their true potential, and a line is drawn in the sand, and we all collectively say no more. The people have realized that they have been living in a fake matrix for quite some time, and their souls, their energy has been drained away, causing depression. What is depressed? The soul's need for deep rest. The soul is tired of operating the body, and people are depressed around the world because their souls know that they have been living in a fake matrix. This continued to drag on even as people became aware of the fake matrix. But now it is April. It's time for the return of Christ, the Christ energy. The chrism flows within you, and now through free will is the opportunity for the people to draw a line in the sand, and we collectively say no more. We must remember that free will is the law of the universe. So this April, an opportunity presents itself to the common man and woman, and if they will all collectively stand up and say no more. No more to the tyranny, no more to this fake matrix. A matrix that was designed as a prison that you cannot see, taste, or touch. A prison of the mind, a prison of subconscious programs, a prison that divided our brothers and sisters and pit them against each other. It's time to see clearly, and it's time to see the invisible enemy. I know it might be foggy as the storm approaches, but light warriors, we are the storm. So we could actually see clearly. That's why we're out here on the front line, and we're all realizing who we are. Each and every one of you have unique abilities, unique gifts. You see, I can do things that you can't do, and you can do things that I can't do. And your brothers and sisters, they could all do different things. You have to realize your unique abilities. That's why we're known as the warriors of the rainbow. Oh, you didn't know, light warriors? We're here to fulfill the Hopi prophecy. And we're here right now for the main event where it becomes clear what's been going on for all the people. People are saying things just don't make sense anymore. Things are getting scary. But what's happening is that things are being revealed. We lived in filth our entire lives, and now we can see the filth, and it's time for each and every one of you to wipe the filth away. Clean it up. It's time to clean up this world. It's time to clean up this reality. And it's time to do this, and the energies are present here in April. So we're out here to ask a question, light warriors. What will you do? What will you do this April during the main event? This is the main event, kid. And we have to realize our gifts, and we have to apply them now. Because if the people just sit around, that's how the controllers were able to get their prisoners to fall in line. As Dolores Cannon said, this was a prison planet, and that's why I came down here to bust y'all out of prison. But guess what? I didn't come alone. That's why we're known as the 144,000. And it's not the amount of our people. It's the energy signature that lies within our DNA. You see, Nikola Tesla came before us and he left us the codes, and it was my job to unlock these codes. The 144,000. 1 + 4 + 4 is 9. If you only knew the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9, you would hold the keys to the universe. Michael is here to help you realize that the keys lie within your DNA. This April, it's time for you to realize your true potential and find the others, because so many people are afraid of speaking up. Speak your truth, even if your voice shakes, and speak it now, because we have this opportunity in the window. It can close, light warriors. I'm just a common man. But it's a collection of people. You see, humanity is at an extinction event. Oh yeah. And as a species, will the humans rise up and realize their true power during this extinction event? A choice has been presented. Many of you know this choice as the 3D to 5D timeline split, and it's happening now. And as the days, as the months, as the years have gone by, the split in timelines has gotten wider and wider. And this is the birth of the love vibration. Oh yeah, the love vibration. But guess what, light warriors? The love vibration, oh, it ain't so pleasant, kid. Because what happens is, because of the subconscious programs, because of the deep bonds that we had with our past life, it becomes very painful to break free of all these subconscious programs. It is very hard, because our heart is telling us that we can no longer live in this prison. We've all had attachments, and attachment is the root of all suffering. And we have to realize this now. We have to use our gifts, and we have to move forward. This April is the time where all can be revealed. It's all here for us. The storm is here. The storm is present right now. But will you invoke the lightning bolts, light warriors? Will you invoke the lightning bolts? The power lies inside of you. We're all the waves of volunteers. We have been spoken about in many texts, and that's why I'm here to remind you of your true potential. So it's time to get the ball rolling. This is April. It's the return of Christ. But this time, this will be the real Easter. You know, the people that came before us left the breadcrumbs, and they left them within our DNA. And now it's coming online. It's a convergence of energies right now. We are living in the days of the great solar flash, and we're understanding and overstanding that the light of Christ has returned. And it's actually within your DNA. Oh yeah. So remember the power that's here right now. Prophecies were made to be fulfilled. This is the return of the light. This is no longer and extinction events. It's time that we take back control of our everyday lives. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. For the 900th time, I'm the best there is at what I do. The power of I am. Realize your true potential. Let us all know in the comments, what are you going to do this April? There are many ways to collapse the matrix. There are many ways to support our people. So now is the time to realize your true potential and know that you have God-given gifts, and you will be able to take back control of the power for the people. Your brothers and sisters are counting on you. And all you need to do is be the lighthouse. Be yourself. You don't have to be anyone else. You see, the Matrix kept us in control with fear, guilt, and shame. The lowest state of vibrational consciousness associated with the devil. But don't worry, light warriors. Michael is here, and so are the 144,000, because the greatest force in the universe is the power of authenticity. The truth. Truth is the highest state of consciousness. That's where the power lies, and now you know why there are so many attempts to hide the truth. If knowledge is power, I'm sure your teachers taught you that years ago. Well, let's take it to the next step. If knowledge is power, the lack of knowledge is the lack of power. And as I've said 900 times, it's time to take back your power. What will you do this April? It's time to rise. We have drawn a line in the sand. Draw the line now and say no more, because through free will, we will either make it to the new earth, or we will experience an extinction event. This is the 3D to 5D timeline split. There are two frequencies. Which frequency will you tune in? Make the final jump. It's a timeline jump, and make the jump now. I was here to shine the light to and through the event. This is our last stand. It's time to bring forth the victory of the light. Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious that this is the main event, April 2022. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. The waves of volunteers, dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension, not a place, but a frequency. Jump timelines. Last call. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. Well, this is it. What will you do? There comes a time where we need to make a last stand. Stop living in fear. Stop living in guilt. And stop living in shame. Speak your truth today. The truth is out there. Speak it loud and proud. These are the final days as we head into the great solar flash. Share this message, find the others, and create the reality that you want to experience. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. 900 times. And so it is.